Good afternoon, I'm Asanda Matsaunyani. The ANC in KwaZulu-Natal says Bheki Cele will be expected to continue playing a leading role in the party despite his dismissal as police commissioner. Cele was fired by President Jacob Zuma this week after a board of inquiry found him unfit to hold office. ANC Provincial Secretary Sihlezi Khalala.
For all members of the ANC, what is always important is to play an active role in the life of the organization. Wherever we are, as long as we are members of the ANC, we've got a duty and a responsibility to play a leading role in terms of ensuring the implementation of the programs of the ANC. Now, as a member of the ANC, obviously will be expected to participate in programs of the organization, to carry out tasks of the organization wherever he is.
Political analysts predict that Cele may be redeployed to a diplomatic position or at ANC headquarters despite his popularity in KwaZulu-Natal. Political analyst Cyril Madlala.
I think as a loyal, long-standing member, the organization is likely to look for a position for him elsewhere other than KwaZulu-Natal, far away from home or his home background. Probably a diplomatic position or an administrative position within a shell house. I think to be received warmly at a conference is different from being received warmly for a certain position. There are people lined up for certain positions. They're already warming up those seats. And I don't think they can just be easily be ejected from those positions just because Bheki Cele has just arrived.
Newly appointed Police Commissioner General Ria Piecha says she'll meet with police senior management tomorrow to discuss the battle against crime and other issues. Piecha made the comments at a media briefing in Pretoria. Police Minister Nathi Mthethwa has urged the country to support Piecha in her new job. Piecha says she's looking forward to wearing her blue uniform.
We are ready to take the baton. I acknowledge the huge and overwhelming task that lies ahead as I join a team of great men and women in blue. Alone, we can do so little, but together we can do so much. This is, however, a responsibility we should take with both hands, soldiering on in delivering on the mandate of South Africans, the mandate that has been entrusted upon us.
The KwaZulu-Natal Education Department says it will use a multidisciplinary approach to try and curb the high incidence of schoolgirl pregnancies in the province. Nearly 13,000 cases were reported in 2010 and 2011, and indications are that this year will be no different. Education MEC Senzo Mchunu.
They get pregnant in thousands in 1 year. Surely there is something terrible that's happening out there, and we have then agreed that we are going to have a meeting which will be attended by a network of all people who work with children, Childline, various departments, to see how can we combat this thing. I mean, KwaZulu-Natal is a province with a high rate of HIV. Seeing these statistics, you then see how we may not turn the corner. So many children get pregnant every year.
The case against George Moyo, who is accused of spray painting the wall of the Goodman Gallery last month, has been postponed to the 21st of June. Moyo appeared briefly at the Hillbrow Magistrates Court today. Slindile Hlope reports.
The man charged with spray painting the Goodman Gallery's wall in protest against Jacob Zuma painting that was exhibited at the Goodman Gallery appeared in Hillbrow Magistrate Court earlier this morning. George Moyo appeared on the 23rd of May on the charge of malicious damage to property after he had been arrested the day before. The only information he would share was that he was not an artist but a businessman. The gallery made headlines for displaying a controversial painting by Cape Town artist Brett Murray. Moyo allegedly tried to spray paint the word respect on the wall of the gallery. Moyo's lawyer Busimbo Gazi secured his bail of 1,000 rand. Slindile Hlope, SABC, Johannesburg.
Overseas, a woman is fighting to change bone marrow donor laws in the U.S. to help save her children. Doreen Flynn is the mother of 3 young girls with an incurable blood disorder. The girls aged between 7 and 13 will need bone transplants to survive. Their mother hopes to change medical history by making it legal to pay bone marrow donors. This way, more donors will come forward. The U.S.'s Organ Transplant Act makes it illegal to buy and sell organs, including bone marrow.